Hi everyone. Hi, hello. Esther here for Elizabeth Craft Designs. Hello, hello. Let me see if this all works. Where are you guys? I need to find the comments so I can see you. Yes, we're good. I think I found you. Hold on. I need to have my screen a little bit closer. Hi everyone. Okay. You're almost falling off the table here. Hi everyone, good to see you. Hi, so many people already are joining me. Uh, you are with too many already, so I'm not going to call all your names, but I'm very happy to see you all. I see a lot of people, familiar people, new people. Hi, welcome, welcome. So it's an exciting day today. I'm going to show you my new collection. There have been some sneak peeks already on the internet, so I hope you like what you have been seeing so far. But I'm going to show you the rest of it, so I'm going to show you all of it. And I will wait a few more seconds, so there are maybe more people who are able to join us. Oh, I see the comments now on my screen over here too. Let me see if I can open this up. I do have a laptop over here and also an iPad, but now I see the comments on the laptop too. So I'm not sure if to go. Hi, Honora. Good to see you. Oh, you've been watching the shows on Create and Craft too? Oh, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Sandra, Belinda. Well, so many people already here. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera so you can also see my desktop in a minute. And then I am going to show you. Hi, Karen from Texas. Good to see you too. Oh, you were in Alaska. Wow, that should have been great. Hi, Johan. Good to see you too. Okay, I'm not going to call any names anymore because there are too many. Okay, let's get started. I think this is what you see right now. One of the new die sets. I think I'm going to start with this one. Shall I pick a planner too? Yes, I'm going to show you immediately the samples I made with this. Okay, for this one. We have already been doing two live shows on Create and Craft on the English television today. I was here together with Els. Els just left because she's driving to her parents right now. So she's driving home, and I'm going to do this introduction on my own. But I'm not on my own, of course, because you are also already here. Um, so we did two lives already today. So if I'm starting to talk a little bit crazy, that's because of we have been doing a lot of talking already today. Okay, there are 5 new sets. We have 3 stamp sets. We uh, reprinted one of the books, book 2, and we have a set of stencils, which are really cool too. So I'm going to start with the planner sets, the dies. It's all for the big planner, the full-size planner. But of course, you can also use elements in all your other journals and things like that. Hi everyone, hi for everybody, to everybody who just joined and is also here to watch me now. So I'm happy to see you all. Okay, for this set, we have a chevron pocket, which I really like. Uh, and I think in the US, you can also use this maybe for some military things, you know, with the sergeant stripes. That's what I call them. Not sure if this is appropriate for me to say, but I think you can use them for that too. Then there's this big circle, and that is going to make a pocket, which you see over here. And there are a few pockets I already prepared, so I can show them to you. This one doesn't go here. Round pockets where you can put something in. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them later on during this live. That's the big circle, and this is the part which makes the pocket, as you can see over here, so you can tuck something in. That's this part. Over here you also see numbers and two, how do you call them, legs or arms of a clock. Legs on a clock. I think it's arms on a clock. A microphone, which is the die for this stamp, which you can see over here. This is also a die, the circle one over here. But if you use those two circles together, and it all goes very well in the pocket pages too for the large planner. So It's the same size, 4 by 4 inch. If you use these two together, the two circles, it gives you a frame for the clock. And I hope you can see it. I will put it a little bit closer to the camera. And the clock also goes, oh, you just saw it already, because you can put it in one of those pocket pages. So that's a little extra, but the main part is it's being a round pocket, but I made some extra elements so you can make a clock too. So that is just something I wanted to show to you. The basic round pockets. What I did over here on this page, I glued two of them on top of each other on a page, of course. Yes, of course, Michelle. This is, I think it's already available in the US from starting tomorrow. The shops can order from today, I think. I think Michelle from one of the shops was here too, is here too. Clock hands, clock arms, clock legs, just whatever you want to call them. So here you can see two on top of each other on a full-size planner page. You can use it for journaling, pictures, or whatever you want to. Here I did some journaling, and I think there's another one in my journal too. Yeah, here's one in the blue colors, so you can see it on this side. And these are really fun to use. These are just some samples I made. No, no more round pockets in here. So I will move over to the next set. This one, as you can see, there are three, which all three have a full-size page. For those who are working with our planners for a long time already, you know we have 3 pages. These were the first sets we came out with about 4 or 5 years ago, and they have the 3 tabs. So you've got one here and one here and one here. So those are tabs 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now we have tab 4, tab 5, and tab 6. So it's easier for you to make tabs like I have in my own journal. Let me show you if I can find one. No, it's not here. No, that is not a good one to show you over here, but you know what I mean. If you want to have 6 pages, 6 tabs on top of each other, it's easier if you are using this one together with the first ones. So the second set, it's a full-size page again with tab number tab number 4, sorry. And it has 5 new tags with a special opening on the top. So it's not a hole like the most regular tabs have, but this is more like an oval shaped opening. And it comes together with all of those decorative pieces, so you can decorate your tab on the top and put some twine or whatever you want to it. So here's one of them. And what I did over here is I used the largest tag, sorry. I glued it down and I cut an extra piece of paper and I stitched it together to make a pocket for the next tag. So that's what I did over here. Let me see. Here is another tag which I decorated with one of those stamps. Here's another one of the reinforcers I used. That's this one. And as you can see, here's also the chevron pocket again. This is one, it's a bread clip, you know, like the bread bags where you can close. Yeah, when you buy bread, it's mostly closed with one of those clips. I think I'm sure we have it in Holland, but I don't know in the UK if you also have this, but I think you are, and in the US definitely too. No, you can never have too many tag dies, Carrie. So that's always a good one to have. So something else I need to tell. No, it's just a good basic set. So if you are new into our journals, this might be a good series to start with, because you have 3 of those pages which come with the tabs, and you can use all the other elements in your journal too. Okay, I am moving over to the next one. Another full page. This is a very large label over here, so I think that's what Marjolein, are you here? You asked for it. Oh, I'm going to turn off a lamp over here. It's a little bit too much shiny. Yeah, okay. A full-size label which you can use on top of a page, for example, or on the cover of your planner if you want. And I used it over here just for fun. And it says the word story, but that's from one of the next sets I'm going to show you. But the main fun thing in this set is this strip over here, which has like a film strip die, and it has this circled element over here. And what you can do with that is you can add a little camera, which is also included here, that's here, and you can fold it, and then you can attach it to the top of the strip. So you can make a slider like this. Now, I must say it's not made for sliding up and down 100 times a day. It's just a decorative element. And for me, I would say, okay, highlight one of the pictures you wanted to show off, which is the most important picture for you. And you can also glue it down. But just for this purpose, I left it like this, so you can see what the intention is. This one also goes, if you have the camera set from many moons ago, this one also goes on the camera. So if you have that die set, it's a good one to combine. I wouldn't suggest putting it on a camera book if you made a mini book out of it, because that's way too fragile. But if you use the camera die on its own in a journal, in a book, in a book, in a journal, in a planner, um, then it's great to add it to the lens, and then you can, then it looks like the film strip is coming out of the camera. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't have the camera by hand here. That's maybe a little bit stupid. I should have get one here so I can show it to you, but I forgot. Okay, so what else about this set? Let me show. Oh yeah, and of course, now it's not of course. There are a few words here saying love this, love that, love you, love us. But I also included some extra letters, so it's giving you the full alphabet. So that's something extra, a little addition. So you can use all the letters of the alphabet and make your own words. Another set with reinforcers. These are a little bit oval shaped. Some extra elements over here like a hashtag, question mark, the euro sign, dollar sign, and the pound sterling sign. Add a little star, another frame which goes with this label. So it's a very complete set, and it gives you a lot of possibilities to work with it. So that's for this set. What I also did with the same one, I hope you can see it. I'm taking it out. Here I glued it on top of the pocket pages. So I'm going to keep it a little bit closer to the camera so you can see. Uh, I cut one of the images off. It's a little bit shiny, I know, but I hope you can see what I did. And I glued this so it's sticking down. I can't move it here because that's way too fragile, but I just wanted to show you that the pictures are inside uh, of the pocket pages, but the photo strip is on the outside. So that's something which you might like too. Okay, and then I think I am moving over to the next one. And let me see if I can see some of your comments. Hi, Ans, good to see you too. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dijtje, Waldo. Hi, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Inge, good to see you too. Okay, so I'm going to move this one aside too. So now I'm moving over to set 4, and this one has the tab at the bottom. So that's the tab number 6. And it has this frame, and this frame gives you the opportunity to make a closure. So I am going to look for that one. Where is it? Where did I put it? It's not here. It disappears. Let me look. It's not in my journal. More pockets, more tags, as you can see. More tags over here. Ah, here is the pocket with the turn button closure. That's what I call it. So there are those little 3 elements, and Al said this afternoon I would buy the whole set just because of those little 3 thingies. And these are really fun to use in all kinds of projects. I'm going to show you all the samples the design team made for us, and you see them using a lot of those little buttons. Okay, so what I did, this is the complete frame. And if you cut it, you can fold it, and then it will give you something like this. So you can put, I didn't glue this one down yet because I wanted to show you what it looks like. You glue down the first, the outside part, and then you can close this too, and then you use the turn button frame. Um, you can put in a picture, for example. You can glue this together, and so you can use this for extra journaling, extra pictures. But it's also nice to put a little piece of acetate inside. You can make a shaker out of it if you glue it down and put some acetate. You can, you know, those little decorative elements which you can put in. And that's really fun too. So this is a very versatile set, and it has the frame, the full page. It has some postage stamp dies, the little turn buttons, the words happy and story, and here is an extra frame which you can glue down on this part to make it a little bit more sturdy, to give it a little bit more strength. So yeah, that is about set number 4 for today. Let me see how you now I have to glue it down a little bit nicer than I just did. So it looks better. Okay, I think I will do that later. Here are two little extra decorative elements. You know, the @ sign, and here's a little piece which goes here. So it's a little bit more strength for your closure and your fastener. So that one comes over there. Oh, your comments. There are many, a couple of ideas. Oh, thank you, Tina. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Belinda, Petronella. Yes, that's correct, Petronella. It's a at, een apenstaartje. I think you're from Holland when I see your name. Then, uh, the topper of today. Now, one of my new favorites, and we did the shows this afternoon, and I think a lot of people will think about only one thing when they see this. It's the cassettebandje, the cassette. And when you know and you see this and you remember using a pencil for this, then we know we are of a certain age. That's what I want to say. I made the cassette exactly the same size as an original cassette, an original cassettebandje, to say it in Dutch. So I took exactly the same size and then I made a cassette out of it. So it has all the features, all the elements which you can use to make mini books like this. I'm going to show you a couple. This is one I just made very quickly and I made pockets out of it. So you can use this part. You see this one with the thumb notch. I think that's what you call it. And you can slide in pictures or maybe quotes or whatever you want to use it for. Maybe you can make a little book with pictures of children, grandchildren, give it away as a little gift for family members. This is one part. It says the best of, and that's here. There's also the same part, which is over here, and it doesn't have any letters. So you can put something on there yourself. Like you want to say, okay, the best of, and then you say our holiday or whatever you want to do. That's why I included two of those. So this was my sample. This one is made by Anne, and she used a sewing machine on all pages, and it really looks very cool, very vintagey, with all the twine, do you say twine, thread over here. And these are really fun small projects to make, and yeah, I really love it. So this one is from Anne. Am I still good? Yeah, you can see everything. This one is made by Petra, and I love that one too, because what she did, the photo frame with the slider I showed you earlier, and she cut some off and then she applied it or she added it in this little journal. So how cool is that? Some smaller elements, the little photo camera, which is also from the previous set. Here you see the letters of the words happy story, and she made them a beautiful red color with embossing powder. This is a pocket over here, and here you can see, oh no, it's not stuck. So she put some acetate on top, and then you can make it pockets, little ephemera. Oh, here's the turn button too. Does it move? I didn't see. No, it's just for decoration. I thought maybe I could open it up. I think she made pockets here, a little envelope. This is also really fun. I didn't know it fit. And that's what we saw this afternoon when we were taking a closer look to all the samples the design team made. She used this part from the other die set, and it goes exactly on the cassette tape. And we didn't know that. So I'm not going to say I thought about it and I specially designed it this way. I didn't. It's just a coincidence. But how fun is that? Really a good idea, Petra. I'm not sure if you're here, but it's really clever that you did this. I didn't know it. Some more funny pages, decorative elements. I think this is another pocket with a picture. Not sure if it goes out or did she glue it down? Sometimes we don't know what the design team does. I think this one is glued down. And here a little pocket with text, little elements inside. So that's one from Petra. This one is from, oh yeah, Marga with alcohol ink. She made pockets with acetate, added some alcohol ink here and there. And she used, and I think, yeah, you know, when you are cutting this out, you get the leftover piece here. And that's what Marga used to put back in. At least I think that's what she did. Does it go here? No, it's not. This afternoon we thought it were the same elements, but it's not. It's a little bit smaller. So I think she cut down a little piece and then added to it. But it's lovely to see those pockets and the acetate in front of them. So this is really cute too, Marga. And then of course we do have, yeah, the cassette tape. We have to bring back the cassette tapes. And I've got one here and I've no idea what it's on, what's on it. It says The Hunt of the Unicorn. Now unicorns are very popular, but I think this one comes from a thrift shop or a flea market or something, but there's no way I can play this. I don't have a cassette recorder or, you know, the machine where you have to put it in. I don't have one anymore, so I don't know what's on it, but I just wanted to show it to you. And of course, Marie Claire in the famous black and white uh, collection from her. And what she did, and I think that's really fun, she made extra holes in here so you can open it this way. And that's really fun too. Oh, of course, there also, can you see those? It says 2023, and there are four labels, four or five, four. It says 23, 24, 25, and 26. So the next couple of years you can use it and also have the dates or the years according to it. I'm just looking at the comments. Sorry, guys. Ghetto Blaster. Yeah, that's a good one, Angelique. Can we put the cassette tape in there? Yes, I think we can. Okay, so Marie Claire, how cool is this? She put in one of those reels, stamps, little tickets, little tags. So fun to see everything in black and white. In the summer of '69, who sang it? Brian Adams? It's the summer of '69. Yeah, I think it's Brian Adams. Not sure. Original, black and white, and that's really cool to see it this way. Just going to show you a little bit more. Hey, Martine, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, this is also fun with one of the stamp sets. I'm also going to show you that later on. I have really a lot to show to you. So then won't be much demo today, I think. But it's just so much fun showing you all the things our design team made too. So I think that's really cute. So that's it for all the die sets. So I'm going to put this aside too. What have I got here? No, I don't need that anymore. I'm going to move that over to that side. Then we do have stamps. Uh, you have been seeing them used by me on the pockets, the round pockets. This one, for those of you who have the ticket die set, you can also use these stamps on the ticket die set. I think we released that in the beginning of this year, or maybe it was late last year. I'm not sure about that yet, but about that, sorry, not yet. But you can use several of those stamps on the die set. So that's what we thought about too. This is a new stamp set, and that goes with the round pocket round pocket page, yeah. And I think it's also pretty cool. I didn't try it yet to use this stamp, you know, the record, as a decorative stamp to make background pages. So I think it's really cool to stamp this as a background on your page. I need to try it, but I didn't think that yet. Some more decorative elements, not for public release, original, the best of details, recording moments, copy, and these are some really cute round stamps too. And I forgot to mention, who knows what this is? It also comes with the, I'm going to grab it and take it back. It's in this set. Does that ring a bell to you? The best of the Who, yeah. Okay. If you also know this, you also have a certain age. It's the same as the cassette tape and a pencil or a pen. Then you also know this. And this is also a really fun element to use. Yes, a 45 holder. Yeah, that's it. So I just like this so much. It doesn't have any use. It's just there for fun, and you can edit. I'm not sure. I made a sample this afternoon for creating crafts, but I don't know where it is. Where did I put it? Not sure if I see it. Well, but you can imagine putting. Oh, I'm going to take one of those pockets. Okay. Yes, I did this. I did this afternoon. Okay, what I did here, I'm going to try and show it to you. Um, Here is a little thingy, the inside of a record. Yeah, we are all golden oldies. Yes, we are. Yes, it's holder 45. Oh, yeah, it's so fun to see those things. Okay, what I did over here, just for fun, I put it in between the stamp of the record. Then I put this element and then one of the stamps from this set, and there's also a matching die for those little circles over here. So I just put it in between just for fun. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just there as a decorative element. That's something I forgot to mention. Okay, so the stamps. Then we also have a stamp set. Well, sometimes planning and journaling, memory keeping isn't always about fun. We also have some down moments. So I thought it was time to make a stamp set with some more, maybe sometimes little negative stamps. Feeling down, feeling groovy, that's fun, but feeling crappy or feeling lonely, feeling blessed, feeling confused, feeling sick. So some words we also all can relate to. Um, Oh, Sandy, yes, the set is made for you. Yes, we all remember all those. I put a spell on you. Oh, the stars are 45. You know what? With my first, I'm not sure it was a single, the small. It was, we called it a disco single. So it was a big one, a big record. And it was a green one. And it was Rapper's Delight from the Sugar Hill Gang. I still have it somewhere on the attic. Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. It was my first one. And then it was a disco single. So a big one. Okay, this stamp set, of course, all the words, all the sentiments, honest feelings, yes, negative, but sometimes, a little bit down, that's a little bit negative. Okay, what you also can do, and that's just a quick sample from Marie Claire, those blots, just stamp them on a white piece of paper or maybe a colored piece of paper in a color you like, and then just add some circles around it with a marker or a fine liner. I prefer to do it twice because if you do it once on a circle, it's no good. It's much better when you do it twice. So it doesn't have to be too precise, but you can make your own design paper with that. And I'm going to show you now all the samples from the design team, which I've got in a separate planner. And then you will see a little bit more of this, what Marie Claire did. Oh, whoa, I'm not going to the book already. We've also got book 2 again. So this is a really fun way to use, yeah, well, in this year, later this year, um, but a little bit fall collection, the colors you can use orangey, brown, greens, and this is really still one of my favorites. It has also got this little mini text. I think a lot of you already seen it last week with all those little cute tabs. If you already have this book, cut those out and make sure to use them because they are so much fun to use. So that's a really fun book. And then we do have stencils, a new set of stencils, going to show you them very quickly. One with the alphabet and some numbers, and I made some quick samples here so you can see what they look like when you're using them. I just used some, what was it? distress oxides for those two colors, and it's just, yeah, I like the results, and it's just very simple. No, book one doesn't come. No, 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 no. This is book two. Book one we don't do anymore because that's too much Christmassy inside. So jumbo cassettes. No, book number one. No, guys, sorry. Yeah, the stencils in the binder. That's something I, well, talked about it from the beginning. If we do stencils, I want them to keep in one of those binders, in one of those journals too, because otherwise I put them in a box or they're laying somewhere around and well, it's very nice that you can keep them on hand by this. This is one with really big, bulky numbers, and I made something with that one too. Oh, it disappeared. Somehow it disappeared. Let me see. Where is it? Because we have. Oh yeah, I see it. Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? I like alles. Ah, Dineke, that's really kind of you. um, okay, the next stencil. Big numbers. This has some paste, some modeling paste or whatever. I don't know. Else put the paste on, so I don't know. I think it's from Ranger she used. And then I just added some distress ink and I made a combination with the oxides. So that's one of those big number things. Oh, I'm going to take this away, otherwise I'm losing it again. The next one is more like this, a little bit more abstract. Uh, it reminds me a little bit, but that's a very little bit. A very little bit, it doesn't sound good. Okay, I know. It reminds me a little bit of a map, you know, a map from New York, all those straight lines. Doesn't make any sense, but that's what I think it is. Then there's one with those crunchy things. Oh, here you can see the map thing with just some paste. We need to decorate them. I didn't do that yet, but so it's just for you to see what it looks like when you use them. Uh, This afternoon we were talking about coffee stains, paint stains, but I like to keep it on wine stains. I prefer that. So you can see here what you can do with those. I also made a tag. Uh, I stamped this with one of the new stamps and then added the same stains on this one. And is there another one with the stains? Yeah, this is the paste only. So that's a really fun one to use. And then this little bit flourishy thing, uh, which else did some coloring with on this side. And this one is the paste only. So it's a really, yeah, versatile set for you to use if you want. What else have we got here? Oh, some of the else made some samples with the same series, the new release, but with different paper. She used the summer paper from the Annette workshop, and you can see how different it looks when you take a different yeah, sheet of paper, different colors, feelings, more text, pockets. She did the photo strip in here. Oh, that's fun too. One of the stamps she used over here, different colors. So just to show you how different things look when you use your own favorite piece of paper. Going to put this one aside too. So, did I forget something? No, I don't think so. There's so much to tell you. I'm going to take a sip of a little bit of water. One moment, please. Take my bottle. Okay. There's a lot of talking to do. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Um, I also wanted to show you, this one is standing in front of me. I did this one this afternoon on the Create and Craft show. I made one page with three of the cassettes on top of each other. So, and I made them double, so you can fold them over like this. You can open them, and then you can do some secret journaling in, or maybe you want to put something in which not you don't want anybody to see, or your personal stories or pictures, and then you can close them again. So I made three on those on top of each other just for fun, and so you can see they all fit on a page if you would like to do something like this. The little labels, we have little stamps with sentiments in one of the previous sets which you can use, and this one says 2023 also. So that's a really fun way to use them too. what you also might be able to do, just thinking out loud, when you take this one and you want to put it in your planner on the side like it is, of course you can glue it down, but that's not the most pretty way to do. Oh, well, it is pretty, but okay. You can, if you don't, we have the set from one of the sidekick sets which, sorry, oh, there's been so much talking going on today. One of the sets we do have from the Sidekick collection has three of those elements which you can use for gluing the things down in your planner. You might be able to use one of those to put the planner, the cassette in your planner if you want to. You can also do, if you don't have that set, cut a piece like this from one of your pages, glue it on the back of the cassette, and then use it. So that's also a possibility. Sorry guys if I don't see all your comments because there's too much going on here. You are with so many and I need to do a lot of talking, so I can't keep track of all the comments. I'm sorry. Just in case you are thinking, okay, why isn't she answering? I'm here on my own, so nobody to help me or ask your Thank you, Leslie. So that was something I did this afternoon. And now I'm going to show you what the design team made. Where is something else? Oh no, that's not here. Is there anything more I wanted to show you? No. Okay, the design team. Um, I hope I remembered well which pages are made by who, but I think I am uh, pretty sure I know who made it. So I'm going to start with Anne. Anne is in our design team for quite some time already. And she made also two of those little lovely pockets on top of each other. This one you cannot open, this is just for fun. And this one you can open, and she put in an extra layer. So you can see you can make it a little mini book on top of your page. And that's really fun to see she made it this way. And that's also really fun for me, because when I design a set, I have something in my mind which you can do with it. And then I hand it over to the design team, and then I see many more new ideas coming up. And then I'm saying, oh, why didn't I think of that? So that's really fun for me, because when I'm designing, I am uh, yeah, I'm only thinking I'm on my own. So I think, okay, I want to do it this, and then you guys make all those other things, which I think is really cool. And also when the customers are starting to play with it, I see things coming up, and I think, that's a cool idea. Why didn't I think of that? So yeah, so it's really fun for me to show you what the design team made, and I get my ideas from them too, because yeah, they make things I didn't think of. So here are tags, and you can use this pocket as a pocket in the back like this, but you can also use these three as a pocket if you want. And I also see the little bread closure thing. Oh, it fell off. Sorry, it was here. Going to put it back on again. Sorry, Anna, but it's still here. And here she used a photo strip, but she glued it down. It's just to be on the safe side. This is the strip from the Somerset collection. So it's knit. It's knit. Oh, it's not from this collection, but this is from the summer die set. But it's really fun to incorporate this one too. Yes, Belinda, it really is to see my designs used in new ways. And I see a lot of customers also putting pictures on the internet, on Facebook, in our group. And that's really fun for me to see what you are all creating with it. This is also fun from Anna. She made the record one side and a picture on the other side. And this is a really cool picture of her and her little doggy. And here it's the other way around, the picture on the front and the record on the back. Then I am moving over to Marjolein. Hi Marjolein, I'm hoping you are here too. Um, Again, the pocket, the large label over here. Here Marjolein used the letters from the round set, which come by the clock. A lot of tickets. One of the new releases from Josette, the little caterpillar. Uh, be careful putting it back in again. And Marjolein, I'm not sure if you are here, but something went wrong with one of your samples. Else broke something. So, sorry for that. This is also really cute. She made a pocket here from one of the tags. This is the large tag, and she folded. Then she made a little pocket to put tags in. And I like this one too. Here's the little camera, which is double. And she wrote something in here too, with the little turn button. So you can close it again. This is one of the pages from the Sidekick collection. Don't forget to use your Sidekick, by the way. And it has 3 windows. And we also have one of the window pages from it's from last year, from the Christmas release, with all those little windows. I didn't try it yet, and I don't know if there's room enough to use the turn buttons with all of those little windows, but it might be an idea too. Oh, Marjolein, you're here. Yes, I'm sorry. This one broke. Do you want me to fix it, Marjolein, or are you going to fix it yourself? I think you can fix it yourself. Yeah, Els was showing it. You can move it up and down, and then it went a little bit too rough. So if you are using it, it's maybe better to use a little bit thicker cardstock. But we love your pages. More tickets over here, as you can see. And this is also really fun because she used this as a shaker. There are little thingies in here. Opening it up, pictures, writing. This is your garden journal, I think, Marjolein. It's all garden related what's in here. You see, oh, this is nice. An old sink and badkuip. I don't know how to say it in English. An old thingy. The beautiful elements from Annette. And this is also thing. She used dried flowers. Can you see it? How cool is that? Dried flowers in between some acetate or you know, the transparent plastic stuff. It's really nice. Okay, I'm trying to close it and reading your comments. Oh, there's another pocket over here. I forgot. So it's really cute. More here. You see the round pocket. Really cool to use those circles. I was thinking you can use those circles too for making color charts or something. Color those. How cool would that be? And make a lot of them with a big ring. All your colors on those cards. Take it slow with the snake. More, I think this is also, oh, the stamp from Annette, the little camera. There's a lot to see. There's a lot of going on these pages. Then I am moving over to, this is Marga. Marga, are you here? I have no idea. uh, Also the pocket page, the chevron pocket, and she put some vellum behind it. So it's a little bit more sturdy and it's safer to store things in it. This is also fun what she did from the other set. The happy story, the words, just as a decorative element. This is also glued down, but really nice to see her dog. More pockets. And I think these, I'm not sure if these are relatives or maybe Tim Holtz thingies. I don't know. Are these your relatives, Marga? Oh, see, yes. Is this your family, Marga? Or just made up? It can be your ancestors, yes. And this is really fun too. This is from Michelle. I want to say Michelle. Sorry, Lisanne. um, Lisanne did something really cute. She cut half a page over here and then she glued the round pocket on top of it. So it gives you a pocket behind this part. Then you have the round pocket here, which you can put in all those little tiny uh, cards, thingies, pictures, and then you can put the larger ones, the larger elements in the back. So I thought that was a really nice idea too from Lisanne. And then moving over to the next page, which is also interesting because she used the chevron pocket sideways. Can you see it? So she glued it down on its side. Yeah, turned it around, and I am not sure. Yeah, it's perfect. By the way, I was thinking she was making holes in the pocket itself, but it exactly fits on your page of the regular size planner. So that's really, really nice. Adding the large label on top, some decorative elements. I really like this idea too. So I need another drink. Yeah, there are a lot of pockets going on. I'm sorry, guys. And of course, we are moving over to, who do you think these are? It's Marie Claire, Marie Claire, black and white. Well, what can I say? It's all gorgeous. Here you can see the same paper technique. I'm going to show, oh yeah, here it is. What she did. You see here the dots with the stamps? Use them as a background. Marie Claire does also do all the stamping by hand over here. I know this is some paper, here is some more stamping. The round pockets also, and I like this too, that she put a piece of vellum on top of the journaling. The little labels over here, it's really detailed. Another picture of Marie Claire and her husband with vellum on top. And I didn't see the film at first. So last week when she sent me the samples, I was looking, oh, it's a nice black and white picture. It's not so shiny. And I took it off, and then I noticed that there was some film on top of it. So I really like the idea, and you can see here all the stamped paper too. So that's really pretty. The chevron pocket again, tags, feeling, and this is also all stamping by hand, done by Marie Claire, and it's really amazing always how she does that. I think, and I think I've mentioned it before, that if I had to do this, I think I would have to start all over again for 5 or 6 times probably before I managed to do it without smudging and black marks on the white paper. But she is really good in it. And then I'm moving over to Pia, another fold-out cassette over here, the film strip. This is also really fun. She used a piece of the round pocket also, and then she made some kind of slider with one of the new tags. Also the window frames with the turn button closures, another pocket over here. So there is so much going on. Tags. This is also nice. Cut a tag from a full-size picture, from a picture. And then you can put it in your journal. So there's really much to see. More pockets, more things in pockets. And oh, and this is also fun because I think I'm going to show it to you. Where is my sample? Do I have one by hands? Yes, there's one here. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So normally this is the part of where is it? This set. This is where we'll make all the folding things with folding, yeah, pocket slides, nay, pocket slides, folders, whatever you want to call them. What Pia did, I think she glued it down this way. And there's also a little piece extra around here, which I already glued down here, but she did this. So it's really fun to make a closure like this. And then you can use this to add on some extra photos or some journaling. So this is a really fun way to use that too, as you can see. So it's an extra different way of how you can use it. So that was, oh, there's one more pockets, more stamps over here. Over here, another photo, and I think this is it with the samples of the design team. You did a great job, guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, don't have time to start with a demo now because I've been talking a lot, and I'm going to show you something else. I'm only going to show it to you. What did I do? Okay. Ta -ta 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 -ta. Okay. As you can see here, I grabbed some things together. So this is for me when I'm going to start my next month. Yeah, I try to, the last months I'm not working that way anymore, but usually I work in months, and I'm usually doing one spread a month. And before I start, I try to set up some paper in my month that I'm going to work on, so I don't have to think when I'm going to work on it, which paper should I use, which color do I want, which stamps, and blah 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 blah. So in preparation for next month, so I'm going to use this in September. What I already did was grab some pieces of paper from the book, from book number 2, because these are really good to use in fall. I like these colors together. Don't know why, but I just took those out. And what I did, I was blend. This is just simple craft paper, and I made this with. Let me see. I think I used ground espresso from this one and aged mahogany. So the oxides from this one and aged mahogany from the regular distressed inks. And I was just blending them, so it's giving you this beautiful color. And it's the same piece I did here. It's the same sheet of paper which I cut into pieces. Then I also cut a pocket. This is white soft finish cardstock, which I did. I cut it out and then I start distressing it with the same colors. Some pieces of paper which I think look nice together. Those texts I'm going to use, and I prepared some of those, and they can go really well with the text I just showed you earlier. Where are they? This one also comes with this. So my plan is in September, I'm going to use this all together, not this one, this, and this. So this is my plan for September. So just if you want to start working like this, just browse through your papers, pick out a few colors or a few pieces of paper you like together. Just in case you want to start with yellow and orange, or you want to start working with blue and yellow, or light blue, darker blue, it doesn't matter. Just take out some pieces of paper, and then you start using your stencils, and you pick matching inks, and then you start with your stencils and some ink. You can start working on the design paper itself. You can start using on white paper, and just try and play, you know. Grab your stencils, grab your inks, grab your markers, your splashes, your whatever you have, paints, and uh, and it all comes together in the end, you know. Just um, pick the things you like personal, your favorite colors, your favorite papers, and as you can see, I just took 4 pages out of the book, 4 here, and well, oh no, actually 6, because I cut those out of the book too. And then this is just some cardstock, like this, you know, regular cardstock, and just play with your colors and the supplies you have on hand. And then you will see it will all go together. And I'm not sure in which way I'm going to use it, but I definitely going to use this in September. I think I need some more paper, so I need to make some more pages. So from these, I am going to cut pages too. And sometimes it happens that you don't like the back side. So for example, I want to use this side and I don't like this. So then I'm taking one of the thinner pages from the book. So as you know, the thicker pages are in the back side of the book. And let's say I want to have something matching on this side. I'm going to the thinner paper, and this is the thinner one. And if I want, I can glue those two on top of each other, so you have the matching front and back of the paper. It's just an idea, something you don't have to do it, but if you like to make one coordinated month and you don't like this, for example, just glue down another piece of paper on the back. Now this can go really well. I have no idea what's on the back. I can use this one too. Maybe it's a little bit too wide, so I might use some distress ink to tone it down a little bit. And I think this one can go also really well. And by using some solid cardstock, it all comes together. So if you can yeah, can do something like this. If you want to do something like this, please give it a try. Okay, so that's it for today, guys, boys and girls. Um, has been a lot of talking done by me. I hope you like what I've been showing to you, and I hope you are going to work with it. And I can't wait to see all the kinds of pretty things which you are going to make with it. And maybe it's fun, an idea for you to start something for next month. Um, yeah, again, take your favorite pieces of paper, take your stencils, and try to make it, uh, yeah, come together. Everything, so it comes together. Okay, uh, thank you so much for watching. It was great having you here. Yeah, again, I can't wait to see what you are all going to do with it. It's going to be shipped to the stores from tomorrow, I think, if I'm correct. Els is not here, so I can't ask her. But yeah, so check your local store, check your favorite store, if they already ordered or if they can order it for you. Okay? Well, thank you so much again. I'm not going to keep saying it again. And I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Okay? Bye bye.